Welcome back to 12 to Your Health. I'm Dr. Derek Da Silva. The healthiest options are from your own kitchen and garden if you have one. That's the philosophy of my next guest. Stacey Antine is the founder of Health Barn USA, a hands-on farm-to-fork program about teaching kids to eat healthy. Stacey is also the author of Appetite for Life. Stacey, great to have you back.
Thanks, Derek.
You bring the best stuff out here. So, you know, I've looked at ingredients in a lot of foods, whether it be, you know, cereals or just salad dressings. And there's a big difference between what you can make and what we buy in the store, is there not?
Yes, well, the whole philosophy, you know, that we teach at Health Barn, and now we have an Appetite for Life, is the importance of natural ingredients. So we teach the kids, for example, what do you eat that grows on a tree? They'll say apples, peaches, and then what comes from a cow, milk, meat, and then where do things that are artificial, where do those ingredients come from? And they'll say a factory. And so you say, well, what's better for your body, the natural or the artificial? And they'll say the natural. So that's really the basis of everything we do at Health Barn. And really from a nutritional standpoint, if you just have that in your mind and don't worry about fat, calories, and all of that, you're going to eat better.
So what are some of the bad guys, if you will, in some of these restaurant and some of the store-bought foods that really stand out in your mind?
Well, there's still trans fats in foods, even though it says 0 grams. If it's less than 0.5 grams of partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, it still has trans fats. So you have to look in the ingredients. So the trans fats, the high fructose corn syrup, the artificial flavors, the dyes, the preservatives. That's just the food has become.
Well, I mean, you almost have to have them there.
Yeah, well,
you have to have the preservatives there if it's going to sit on a store shelf, right?
Right, but it depends on the shelf life and how many preservatives do you really need. So the idea is that cooking doesn't have to be complicated. It actually can be quite easy. And cooking healthy is actually easier, and that's why I have over 100 recipes in the book that we just make it really simple for people, and they could just make it really easily.
Right. So let's start out with the smoothie here.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of times you can go to the store, you can buy whey protein, you can buy soy protein, you can buy rice protein, and there are a lot of ingredients in those protein shakes.
Right.
What about this?
Okay, so this is the rainbow swirly smoothie. This is one of my favorites. It's been around forever. It's been tried by like 10,000 kids. And it's got 6 ingredients: banana, yogurt, low-fat yogurt, strawberries, flax, honey, and banana.
Wow.
Okay, so now in a popular store brand, actually a restaurant brand that it's actually in the book, there was 24 ingredients in theirs. So the difference because of stabilizers and things like that, but so it's just 6 ingredients is nothing. You can make this at home really simply. And
it's probably 22 times cheaper, less expensive
exactly.
also. Never mind the cost of those things. Exactly.
I didn't even get into that.
Yeah, exactly. What about the granola?
Okay, well, this is my favorite, the Barn Bar. Now granola bars are notorious for a lot of sugar.
And a lot of preservatives.
A lot of preservatives, and even the one that we found, the popular store brand, was actually had trans fats. So this I made simply at home last night, and I have to tell you, the other side effect of this is it smelled so good that it kind of made its way into my bedroom, and I slept, I slept really well.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, it's so good.
That is good.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite recipes.
Well, so the ingredients in here versus what you buy in the store?
So there's 8 ingredients in that, as opposed to a popular brand in the store is 39.
40, yeah. We have popular store brand with 39 to 40 ingredients.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how many did you say in here? 8?
8.
And you
mostly oats.
And you can sleep with this?
Yes.
Okay. You know, that's what you said. I'm just checking.
No, it's the smell.
It's okay. Okay, the smell. Okay. Sorry. I had to throw that in there.
You have to get a good night's sleep.
Exactly.
Okay.
Spinach.
Spinach, that was, I mean, just what I did was, this is a spinach artichoke dip, but I had extra spinach, so I had a spinach salad and I made a creamy ranch dressing. Okay. Now this dressing has 7 ingredients as opposed to everybody buys the, the pre-made ranch. But in the in the actual bottles. So how do you make a
ranch dressing at home?
So easy.
What do you do?
I used buttermilk, low-fat milk. It's got dairy in it. Right. And then I chopped up chives, sea salt, a little apple cider vinegar, which is very good, and that's it. I mean, this is delicious,
wow.
and it's great for dressing or for dipping for veggies.
So the creamy ranch dressing that you made has 7 ingredients.
Right.
The popular store brand has 23.
In the bottle.
In the bottle.
With artificial flavors, stabilizers.
Wow.
And I made this in literally 10 minutes. The key to making this fast is to have the ingredients in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Or, in your refrigerator.
Right.
That's the biggest challenge.
Spinach dressing?
No,
excuse me, the spinach
the spinach
dip?
artichoke dip is so good.
Okay.
Now there's 8 ingredients in here.
Okay.
And the popular frozen, well, the parents have challenged us, because I don't know if you know the Cheesecake Factory, that was, everybody gets that.
Right.
Well, that'll go right to your hips, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we made a healthier version, and then we compared it to a store brand in the frozen section that has 86 ingredients.
So 86 versus 8.
8.
We'll say 86. Wow, that is unbelievable.
And it's delicious.
So how do you make that?
Well,
what do you do?
You bake it. So you put it into a food processor. That's what I did this morning. It's got beans. It has low-fat cream cheese, artichoke hearts, and some sea salt, and then you just whip it up with some mozzarella. You put it in a shallow bake pan, top it with the additional mozzarella, and then just put it in the oven for 15 minutes.
Would you like to move in with me? You can move in with me, I have a nice big house. You can absolutely move in with me. No, but you're right.
This is one of my favorite dips. Like, this would be great for parties, Super Bowl. Everyone's looking for low-fat versions of a dip, but this isn't even a low-fat. This is just healthy.
Well, that's the other thing.
And that's the other thing. There's spinach in here, which I didn't mention.
Right.
And then the spinach, just on a side.
Absolutely.
I did the spinach. I drank the water, and I put some ginger, fresh ginger.
Love it. I do that all the time.
I love that.
We're crazy. We're crazy. Now, not only is it the amount of ingredients, there has to be a cost factor involved in here that, you end up saving so much money.
You save money, but think of what you're saving in terms of your health. Forget about the actual literal pocketbook, but in terms of your own health, think of what your doctor visits. But just by eating this way simply and making the effort, it's so worth it.
And then popcorn.
Well, this is hilarious, because it's like everybody makes popcorn from the microwavable bags. This is air pop popcorn. We call it brain butter popcorn. So what we did was we drizzle flaxseed oil, which
instead of butter.
So we don't have the trans fats that usually are in the trans fat and the salt, and then we just sprinkle sea salt. This is very popular, and it's a great whole grain snack.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again. Hey, good luck with your book.
Oh, thank you.
Best wishes with your book, and you're going to sign this copy for me.
Yes, of course I will.
Absolutely, and we'll have you back in the very near future. You always have great stuff, so thank you so much for joining us.
Derek.
Keep up the great work.